Hello, everybody. This is Miss Sarah here. Many of you all have seen me with my pink ukulele. I teach music with Community Works, and today we're going to be talking about solfege, which is a way that we learn to sing. And you might be wondering what the video that we just watched and the song that we just heard was, and we will get to that a little bit later. Today, all you're gonna need is a pencil and a piece of paper. And the paper can be just about this size. And if you have some colors, that would be great if you have some colored markers, because we're basically going to be writing music on the staff, just like we did in my video lesson 3. So we'll be doing a little bit of some more writing like this. So go ahead and get a pencil and some markers and a piece of paper. So first, I'm going to just do a little bit of review from my last video where we drew treble clefs. And so that was video lesson 3. So in the last video, we just practiced drawing the treble clefs, which we also learned about the music staff and how the treble clef goes on a music staff. And we talked about how the treble clef used to look more like the letter G, but it shows that this line is the letter G. And so it kind of shows us where we are in our musical scale. So we're going to talk more about the scale today, which goes back to us talking about solfege. Let me find my solfege guy. So here is what we're going to be learning about today. This word here, solfege. So this is where we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of drawing. So get your paper, and we're going to recreate this solfege sheet. So while you're getting set up, I'm going to get set up too. You might need to pause to just get some piece of paper and marker, because we're going to practice drawing our solfege. And I'll just tell you a little bit about, remember the guy, this guy invented the music staff, which is the 5 lines here that we practiced drawing in the last video, and the treble clef he also helped to develop, and he also was the one that helped us come up with what we know as solfege, which are these words down here. So let's go ahead and just practice writing out the words. And while we do that, I think I'm going to go ahead and just let me just lead through drawing it, and then we're going to go ahead and sing through it. But first, let's just get a pencil and draw your 5 lines. If you need to use another piece of paper or a ruler to just draw your 5 lines, you're going to go with the landscape of the paper, just going all the way across. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And they should be about equally spaced. So about equally distant. And then we're going to go ahead and just practice doing our treble clef again. So remember how we did a little J all the way up, all the way past the top line, and then a little D that goes to the first line, and then go from the end of where you just stopped and make a big C, and that goes down these 3 lines. And then we're going to just do a little counterclockwise loop, a little swirl, and it'll go right over your this line here. So go ahead and practice that. Once again, it's just the J, then a D, big C, and your little loop. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and go over mine. You can get, if you have your marker, go ahead and just for practice, go ahead and draw over it. This marker is not working too well, but we'll just practice our treble clef and get some fun colors in there too. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and grab your pencil, because we're going to write our syllables. So basically, the solfege syllables they're kind of like words, but they're not real words, but they are based off of Latin words. And so the words are based off of these words that were sung in a chant, which is like a sung prayer from all the way back in the early before the 1600s, but all the way back in the early days. But let's go ahead and so go ahead and write your syllable, your words here. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. So we're going to go ahead and write that just so you can see. Here we're going to do do, re, make sure you can see this, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And I almost ran out of room, so just make sure if you need to erase and go back to make sure you have enough room. So these are our syllables, reading left to right, and then we're going to go ahead back to draw our notes on the musical staff. So remember we talked about this guy. These lines are called the staff. So we're going to go ahead and draw our notes on there. So we're going to do do is, we're going to actually have to draw another little line right below the big line. A circle going right over it. Re is going to be, we're starting on C. Mi is going to be on E. Make this bigger. Fa, sol, la, ti, and I kind of ran out of room, but do's going to be up here. So this one, so go ahead and fill in yours. This one looks, I'm going to go back to this guy. So these should be about the same size, but that doesn't have to be perfect. The idea is that they're going up a line, and up the scale. So we have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So if you need to pause and take time to finish just writing your solfege syllables, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm going to go ahead and play you all a song. So these syllables, like I said, go back to about the 1000s. So a long time ago. They're like 1,000 years old. And they were the words to the song that I played at the beginning, which was a little chant, and it's like a prayer that they used in churches to pray, and they used these different syllables. They use these different syllables from the words to the chant. The other thing about solfege is there are hand symbols that we use. So let's see if I can get a good shot to show you all the hand symbols here. So if you can use your right hand to mirror me, and I'm going to make sure you have your solfege syllables, your little paper that you just had. Hold that with your left hand so that you can read the syllables, or have it somewhere just so that you can read your syllables. So hold your hand like this, and that's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So this do all the way up here is the same as do, do. So I'll do that one more time, and you can try with me. If this is your first time doing the hand symbols, they're kind of tricky, but they're really fun, and they can be helpful to not just have the syllables, but also have a little, have the hand symbols that, so you can have more of a kinesthetic or physical way of knowing where you are when you're singing and when you're playing an instrument or learning an instrument. So we'll start do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Let's go back down. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Alright, let's do it one more time, just a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and show you all a little video that is there's a special song that was written in a movie called The Sound of Music, which some of you all might have seen.
When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything together. When you know the notes to sing,
So this song, trying to get it set up for y'all, is called, it's actually called Do Re Mi. So let's go back. And it's from this 1965 film called The Sound of Music.
At the very beginning, a very good place to start. When you read, you begin with A, B, C. When you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. The first three notes just happen to be Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti. Oh, let's see if I can make it easier. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, Ti, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to Do. Oh, oh, oh. Do! A deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, Ti, a drink of jam and bread. That will bring us back to Do. A deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, a
We'll keep it going.
long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, Ti, a drink of jam and bread. That will bring us back to Do. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. So, Do.
All right. So that was from The Sound of Music. Just a little bit of solfege for you. Okay. Thank you, everybody. And I'll see you next time.